HNO, or Hlanganani Ngothando Organisation, is a non-profit, non-government organisation working in KwaZulu Natal. HNO is really involved in a wide variety of community development work, from programs in restorative justice to life skills programs and community outreach programs, including community healthcare and social development. We have a therapy centre for disabled children, and we operate in the areas of adult education and early childhood development.
We currently have 16 children here at the centre, 9 of which are orphans which come out of the communities. They were abandoned, and they are currently in the care of the therapists, who are also foster mothers.
I've seen that there's a great need for education amongst people to make them realize that these children are human beings and are as much in need of attention, physical touch, love as anybody else.
This little boy was found abandoned. He was used to be kept in a cupboard. His mom used to take him out just for meals. He was very deformed in his legs, totally withdrawn and autistic. And in the last couple of years, he's really come out of his shell. Last year he crawled, now he's walking, and he's socializing with the other children and showing love. I view us here as a community that promotes disability, but also out into the rural communities, giving work to the local women, showing them that they can do these things.
The therapists are gentle, kind people. They really are. They've been there for years. They really know their work. And they do it with love and dedication, and so many of them take those children home and are caregivers. And through them, we're hoping that the community at large will learn the same lesson.
The youth development program is used to take the guys from the community and train them so that they can go back to the community and help the community with the skills they've been provided from our organization.
The focus was to try and keep them in the rural community and develop them, give them a job and education and a sense of dignity, and empower them then to benefit their own local rural communities with the skills that they were learning.
Into the community are from the community, and they've become highly respected. They've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. They know now our vehicle. They see the vehicle coming. They know the vehicles, and so they make a very, very big difference.
We go to the community, to the people who are HIV positive. We do a social counseling to them. When we visit people, we leave our phone numbers with them so that if there is an emergency, they phone us and tell us if there is a problem, and then we take them to the hospital and clinics.
When he first came here, she was unable to walk. She had a TB, she was on treatment, and we did lifestyle coaching, and now she is on treatment and she is walking again, and I'm so happy about that.
We are familiar in the community. We support the people who are orphans and the vulnerable children, and even the schools.
Yes, these clothes are coming from our sponsors who support orphans and vulnerable children. So we decided to come to the schools because there are many orphans and vulnerable.
Breadline Africa is a South African-based aid agency, and our youth development program was awarded a provincial award at the end of last year as a direct result of what we've been able to accomplish with Breadline Africa's funding.
What we're doing here is we're empowering the rural ladies with teaching them crafts so that they can take them home and do it when they're with their families and bring them back to us, and then I do all the marketing. There are 4 projects. We employ about 30 ladies on and off during the year, depending on the time of the year. Christmas is a busy season, and we paid out about 48,000 Rand in wages last year.
We teach the youth from the communities around Bolland. We teach them computer literacy course, first aid course, English literacy course, as well as learner's license. It's opened them the job opportunities because most of them now they are working for government. Some of them they are working for private companies.
I think the object of the Shoebox project is to bring joy to an orphan at Christmas time, because that is a time when you should be having some joy. In each box we put brand new clothing and educational toys and toiletries and sweets. So each box is pretty standard, and we wrap them. The name of the orphanage goes on the box, and then we have a party, and the orphans get their shoebox gifts at the parties.
Out of HNO and Shoebox, we've discovered quite a few vulnerable families in child-headed homes. This family we found with 3 children that were left after their mother was stabbed, and they've been left with a grandfather who is absolutely destitute, gets no grants, and has no extended family to help him, and he suffers from arthritis, so he can't work. And he takes care of the children all on his own, and he literally has no money, and so we feed him now every 5 or 6 weeks.
I think HNO could definitely benefit from greater exposure in terms of the work that we do. Funding is always a critical need of the organisation, and support from various types of people and groups of people. Recently, the government has retracted subsidies from Hlanganani Ngothando, and as a result of that, the organisation has really suffered financially.
We are desperately in need of funds.
The therapy centre has really been significantly impacted by the loss of state subsidisation.
We can only keep afloat until the end of this year.
We've implemented a new staffing model which will give us about 6 months in total, which gives us further time to raise additional funds.
We really are going to need more funding, substantial funding on a monthly basis to keep the centre open and to keep the work going.
I really do remember the days when we used to sit down and wonder whether we were just wasting our time and whether the need wasn't so much greater than our ability to meet that. But now looking back on it 6 years, we've really accomplished a huge amount, and the benefits that we've brought about in the community are long-standing benefits that will be around for probably generations.